You're listening to Let's Talk Freedom Radio, defeating the New World Order, one podcast at a time.
Alright, so this episode of LTF is brought to you once again by our faithful sponsors. First one being Helios Microwater, and you can find them online at Helios. It's a Helios Water Group, the number 5.webs.com. And for those of you watching on stream, you can call them on the phone number there, 954-200-1651. Just dial the phone number on the screen. Helios Microwater is treated tap water and with added alkaline to not only obviously hydrate you, which is really important, but also maintain health and fight off potential diseases. Basically, like we always say, sickness and disease can't exist in an alkaline-rich environment. So that's why you want to drink your Helios Microwater. And I believe the bottles are $1.50 right now. If you mention the word freedom, you can get 10% off of 10 bottles or more. So make sure you give them a call, and you can once again find them online at www.helioswatergroup5.webs.com. One of these days I'll get a commercial right. Alright, also we're brought to you by
Will-Powered Fit Training, and I just want to talk a little bit about personal fitness. We're very thankful to have him as a sponsor, but when you invest in yourself and your body, that's something that goes with you everywhere. So this is one of the best investments you could ever make for yourself. You feel better, you feel fit, and you actually add years to your life. Will-Powered Fit Training, it consists of workouts that are not too overbearing and meant to tone, sculpt, and help you gain strength. This guy looks amazing. And where is our web address for that? Pardon me. Will-Powered Fit Training, webs.com. Do we have a phone number on that?
No, but actually it's right there.
954-600-8332. Call Will to set up your sessions. Click appointment at the top of the screen to set yours if you go to the website. He does all different types of training for whatever level you are. And I can tell you again, this is an investment into yourself. It is not a waste of money. He has great rates. Call Will today.
All right. Let's get on with the show.
You're listening to Let's Talk Freedom Radio, defeating the New World Order, one podcast at a time.
right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Freedom. And I am your host, as usual, Rob Cancel, and I'm joined by my co-host here,
Joseph Werner.
All right, and it's another beautiful Sunday evening here in sunny South, not so sunny South Florida. Well, I guess it was sunny earlier today. And date is October 12th, 2014. It's actually my oldest son's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday
to
your son.
22.
Wow.
Right? Unbelievable.
So you had him when you were 10?
Right?
Wow.
Pretty close. Pretty much. I think it was...
That's a pat on the back. Good job.
I was 15, I think, when he was born.
Wow.
Yeah, got started young. But yeah, he's... I won't mention his name or anything, obviously, because of what we do here, but he is a... He's a proud serving member of our military force. He's a Marine in the United States Marine Corps, obviously.
Hoorah.
So happy birthday to you, son! If you're listening to the show, I know you are a follower and you listen. So I know I already told you earlier today, but happy birthday again. Bears repeating, obviously. So how was your weekend, man?
My weekend was action-packed with a little food poisoning and.
Good time said by all.
I thought it was Ebola for sure. I thought about it, and so.
Sure it wasn't possession?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Sure it wasn't Obama?
It felt like it. It could have been some nanos or something. I don't know. But I'm going to chalk it up to food poisoning because of the obvious symptoms. But like I had a gremlin stuck in my stomach punching me from the inside.
Explosive diarrhea, anal leakage.
No, we don't refer to those things.
It could have been the fluoride.
No, fluoride probably would have made the virus dumb, passive, and possibly controllable.
That's an excellent point. I didn't think about that.
Don't make fun of fluoride.
So for those of you who aren't already watching right now, we're excited to announce that we're also broadcasting live on Ustream. So you can go check us out there if you're listening through Spreaker and want to see
a guy with long hair and a bald-headed guy.
Right.
Go there.
see our ugly mugs. You're more than
Cheers.
welcome to salute, ladies and gentlemen. You're more than welcome to join us there on Ustream. Obviously, you just search "Let's Talk Freedom." I'm not sure if you have to search it with an exclamation point. That is how I have it on there. So just try "Let's Talk Freedom." And if that doesn't work, try it with an exclamation. Either way, you should be able to find us. So really cool. We're just trying it out now. Lovely abode here, and eventually we'll have a professional studio that we'll be broadcasting from. But this will have to do for now.
Yeah. Speaking of studios and all that, as people start to believe in the messages and relate. We definitely are looking for sponsors. We're not begging anybody because we'll do this regardless.
Right.
But if somebody would like to get sponsored, for example, Will-Powered Fit Training and Helios Water Group 5, we're very thankful to have them. But we always have room for more. We can bring you up. If you want to meet with us personally, get in touch with us. We'd be glad to look at your product, what it is. And if it's something that's on the same mission, we'll gladly accept you as a sponsor because we all have that same belief system, entrepreneurship, growth, health, and above all things, freedom.
Right. And what he means by, as far as it being a product that we believe in, really not interested in having just anyone as a sponsor, just pushing a product. It has to be a product that we believe in as far as, is this something that's going to help humanity? Is this something that's going to help our community? Is this something that's good for people? Does it have any health benefits? We're not just looking for money. We're not interested in having sponsors that are just out for money. We're actually interested in people who want to make a true difference in the world and for the benefit of their fellow man.
Yep. At the end of the day, you are the change that we're all hoping for. No one man is going to step into office and change it. We live it every day on a daily basis with our neighbor, with the people that surround us, by the way that we teach our children, even within our own churches and organizations, and everywhere you go, you are the change. So you live it, and that's the kind of people that we would like, on our sponsorship list, is something that we can all believe in and serving the greater good, so to speak.
Right on. There's Gandhi that said, "Be the change you want to see in the world."
Pretty wise guy.
Yeah.
Gandhi makes rice, right?
I think he knew. He knew more than a couple things here and there. But,
you made rice. Rice? No, that's just Gandhi brand.
I think
no,
you're
Mahatma
thinking
Gandhi.
Mahatma. Yeah, Mahatma. That's right. Yeah.
Rice can be good as long as it's not GMO created.
Right. Yeah, that's an excellent point. So I just wanted to go over a couple of things here. The topic for today, a couple different topics that we're looking to cover specifically are Ebola, the big Ebola scare that's going on right now, and also ISIS. And one thing that I wanted to kind of touch on and segue into on that note is kind of how the two can be or are to some degree related. So we'll get into a little bit of that. As far as news articles, have one here coming to you from Infowars.com, and the headline here is Ebola outbreak confirmed in U.S. And something that I was talking to my wife about, I don't want to scare people, and the mainstream media already kind of does that job for us anyway. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they love to drum up fear. It's great for their ratings.
Sensationalism.
Absolutely. It's great for their ratings. Completes the job of the government, which is to put people in a panic.
Yeah, to justify a means to why.
Right, exactly. To why they will end up doing everything that they're going to end up doing. So this article here, it has a video too as well. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it has a video here. It's actually not an article. It's a video here. So I'll go ahead and play the video, and you can just listen to the audio. I'm still working on this whole Ustream thing, and eventually I'll get it down so that you can actually see the videos that we play here. I haven't had the opportunity to get it to that level yet, but you'll at least be able to hear the audio, so that should be good enough. So here you go. Eventually.
It's Sunday, October 12th, 2014, as we issue this emergency alert report. It has now been confirmed in Dallas, Texas, the site of patient Zero's death last week. A nurse who was treating him at the Presbyterian Medical Center in Dallas, Texas, has tested positive for contracting Ebola, the deadly virus, ravaging hundreds of thousands of people right now, potentially could infect millions in Africa. And now it has spread in the United States, just as it spread last week to another nurse, a healthcare worker in Madrid, Spain. So there are several big questions, obviously, here, and several big issues. Why, for the first time ever, are they bringing Ebola patients into Western countries like Spain and the United States? Why, when other nations like England, France, and Arab countries as well have blocked flights out of countries being ravaged by Ebola, why has the United States not halted flights and is still not even doing basic screening at major airports? Another big question, why did Obama lie to us and say virtually no chance it would come here? Why did the CDC say, hey, we can't control the border and we don't think it's going to spread? Why did the head of the Texas Medical Board come out last week and say that there was basically zero chance Ebola could spread, when we know it's been spreading like wildfire in Africa? And many scientists, many virologists, even in the New York Times, have come out and said it may have already begun to go somewhat airborne. So to be clear, there is now an official outbreak of Ebola in the United States. And if this healthcare worker was in a full hazmat suit, you better believe that the children, the wife, the neighbors, the children at the school where these other children went are all obviously in danger. And I think it's safe to say what we said a week and a half ago when this news first broke. The odds are this has spread to wider groups of people. And patient Zero, who's now dead, Thomas Eric Duncan, who died last Wednesday, is not the only one.
All right, so that video is almost 10 minutes long, so obviously I'm not going to play the entire thing, but you can go and see it up on